Okay. Now, I shared you one whistleblower that was coming to public with the information that the reptiles want to return to the surface population, return to the surface and live amongst us. That was only one whistleblower. I'm now going to show you a second whistleblower. This one is a very, very credible whistleblower. And he's really going to blow your mind away with what he's going to share with you, okay? His name is Phil Schneider. If you don't know who he is a governmental geologist, metallurgist, and as well as a structural engineer. So he's been working in black ops military projects for the last 17 years. Of course, he was silenced and murdered by the deep state. But the clips I'm going to share with you is him going to public with the information that he's sharing, that I've been sharing in the last broadcast, that basically the NWO and the alien returning, or the reptilians returning, are one and the same agenda. Okay, they want to kill off the population, 95% of the population, so they can take over the planet. This is the reason why they want to kill 95% of the population, because we are useless eaters to them. They only need 500 million people on this planet, so that way we can continue to feed them, continue to breed with them, because they need our DNA. They want to create a hybrid race of half human and half alien, so that way they can live on the surface of the planet. The germs and bacteria on this planet actually kills them, so they need to have our immune system to be able to live and function on this planet. That's another reason why they have been polluting the planet, because it's not hospitable for them. They prefer a more toxic environment. This is why all the chemtrail that's being sprayed is also is in preparation to make the air change as well too. They prefer more of a methane gas air. I remember listening to a channeling that was saying that they prefer more of a methane air. We have more nitrogen, oxygen, and argon in our air composition. So he's going to reveal to you a lot of important information regarding their agenda to return to the surface to live amongst us. But this is just further proof to you that we have now two very credible whistleblower that is coming to the surface with this information, that these malevolent aliens, extraterrestrial, wants to live amongst us, and they want to enslave us. Obviously, they want to kill a majority of the population, and the rest that are resistant to their attacks, they have a much more robust immune system. They have higher intelligence to withstand these attacks. So that way, this is going to be the group of people that they want to breed with, to also mix their DNA together. So I'm going to share you guys now the clip from Phil Schneider.
Now, I'm going to casually mention to you something that's very scary indeed, and tell you what the alien agenda is. And it's going to sound very familiar. The alien agenda is the complete takeover of this planet, the killing off of 5, 6 to 7 eighths of the world's population by the year 2029. U.S. military has known about this for 45 years. They've told no one. As far as I know, I'm the only person standing before a crowd talking about the alien agenda, secretively. Okay. Back in 1954, I'll give you a quick overview. There was the created 1954 treaty where Eisenhower signed a pact with the known alien species of the time. There were 3 at the time. And he said that we're going to deal in high technology, but you can take a few head of cattle and a few human beings and you can experiment on them. It's unthinkable. It's stuff straight out of the Nazi death camps, and I'm kidding you not, it's plain BS, and it's got to stop. Now, the agreed in 1954 treaty would have been violated. After the great firefight, the alien-human war, I am the only living survivor talking about it worldwide at all. Only one. The other two are in nursing homes in Canada, and the Canadian government refuses to allow any U.S. people, including myself, to talk to them because they're afraid of kidnapping. Probably the reason I got shot to pieces and 11 attempts on my life is I am a direct threat to the entire system. The New World Order, the alien agenda is one and the same. It's world takeover and the decimation of the population of this planet. Now, I'm going to tell you something a little bit different about the alien species. The bad news ones, there are 9 races of alien populations. To look at a human being as a bag of food. They're not cannibals. They don't eat the flesh and the bones and all that kind of stuff. They use the glandular secretions of animals and human beings as a mixture of the vitamins for their food. They get high off of our adrenal gland substances called adrenal chrome. It's something like cocaine to them. Now, what can we do about it? Right now, if we do nothing, we can do nothing about it, and it will continue to go on. Basically, we'll be led in the dark, and you'll keep seeing more and more people disappear. Right now, there's 100,000 children totally unaccountable through FBI archives, cannot be traced anywhere. They haven't been murdered. Nobody's ever seen them. I think they're hauled underneath in some of these bases, and they are summarily done away with, and they are literally eaten. Now, that is a scary thing indeed. And I'm not asking you to believe me in toto. I am asking you to seriously do enough homework that you can go out in through the public record, through the congressional records, find out who's voting for what, and go from there. Do your own program. Do your own agenda, and do your own speaking out. And if enough of us do this, there is some saving grace.
So he shared some very, very powerful information that got him killed. Shortly after that public appearance in that expo, that happened in 1995, he was murdered by the deep state. They killed him with a piano string around his neck. They strangled him. Like he's mentioned, there's been 11 attempts on his life. So what do you see wrong with this picture? We have David Icke and we have Phil Schneider coming to the public, pretty much talking about almost identical topics, with the exception that Phil Schneider doesn't really talk about secret society, but he talks about the same topics as David Icke. You know, the children being kidnapped, adrenochrome, the DUMBs, government secrets, malevolent ET races. The information that got him killed was that he was going to publish a book with 1,477 locations of these DUMB with the exact longitude and latitude, and this book was going to be published very soon, and they killed him before the book could be published. So we have here 2 men that expose these secrets that apparently they don't want to be revealed. Phil Schneider gets killed, but here David Icke is now the world famous researcher, reptilian researcher, making millions of dollars. And people actually don't understand how he's making millions of dollars. If you calculate all his income streams, it will be in the millions, okay? He's got money from affiliate commissions. He's got money from YouTube when he had his YouTube channel, ads, donations, book sales, merchandising sales, speaking tours, speaking engagement. The man has 7 streams of incomes that I can think of. Who knows what other streams of incomes that I am not considering. So yes, I am pretty certain David Icke is a multi-millionaire.
Now go back 14 years of all the work we've done. People don't want to accept that the New World Order is real. They don't want to accept that Agenda 21 is being completed right now. Or still don't want to believe it. It doesn't matter what you want to believe. The facts are the facts, and I aren't lying or hiding it anymore. The only one people who's lying is the media. But the elites are not lying about this anymore. They can't. It's all out in the open. The problem is you can have two people standing in front of a tree. One person will believe that tree is real. The other one won't believe that tree exists at all. That's what the problem is with the truth. It doesn't matter if the truth is real or not. Some people just don't want it. Some people can't accept it. Oh, that's crazy. Now, put your tinfoil hat on. See, those people, here, I'm going to end it with this. The people that are buying into all this brainwash and deception, your friends, your family, most of them will die before their time. They will probably be dying within the next 5 to 10 years. Most people you love and care about will not live a full life. Get ready, because it's here. Captain out.